Okay, so again, we're in lines in 2.1, and so I'm going to do a brief reminder of intercepts because we're going to be using a little more of the standard form maybe, so I'm going to do the example with standard form since it's the only thing we haven't seen. But this is the same thing we did in chapter 1. We found intercepts there, and we found the 0, the x-intercept there, the y-intercept there. Right, same thing, to find the x-intercept, you let y be 0 and solve for x. Right, it's where it crosses the x-axis. To find the y-intercept, you let x equal 0 and solve for y. Again, intercepts are important. That's kind of why we hit them over and over and over again. They help us graph. Often we want to find them for after applications. Remember, the x-intercept are also called the zeros, right? These are the zeros. And often we'll just say we want to find, as a big concept for this class is finding zeros. So finding them when we're given a standard form of an equation of a line is what we're going to look at. So this is an example that the book gives them. So to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept, so actually they find the y-intercept first. So you plug 0 in for x, so they plug 0 in for x, and then you solve with the variable that's left over. And so you're left with the 4y equals 12, divide out the 4, so y equals 3 is the y-intercept. And then you do the exact opposite for the x-intercept. You plug in 0 for the x value, and you solve, 0 for the y value and solve for x. So you get 3x equals 12. And so the x-intercept, which is also known as the 0, remember this is also the 0, is 4, 0. And then often, what's nice about them is they help us graph. It's one of the first things that we use them for, is to help us graph stuff, right? It's really easy to graph x and y intercepts. Right? They're easy to find, and they're easy to graph. Right, so I'm going to run you through just one more example of that, because it's just good to remind you how to do these things. We'll be finding lots of intercepts